Several months ago, I had a shadow show up. A lot of times, when our shadows show up, for most people, they don't even pay attention. They just move through it and they just ignore it. But I had ordered DoorDash to be delivered to my house, and it was a meal, and it was a snowy night. So just picture that. And after I sent the order, I noticed it was going to my center and not to my house, which is 30, 40 minutes away in bad weather. Right. And so this
Yep.
emotional upheaval started happening like, oh my God, oh my God. And it was like, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to put my clothes on and I'm going to have to go out in the snow and I'm going to have to drive. And I was trying to get it redirected. And of course, DoorDash wouldn't redirect it. And so then I was like, I don't want to really drive in the snow. That was the whole purpose of doing this. And you're going through all of these emotions, right? So then I cancel the order and they tell me they're going to charge me anyways. And this all happened within less than 5 minutes. And then I
Wow.
reorder close to the house, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I messed up. I really messed up. And this wasn't an inexpensive order, it was pretty expensive what we'd ordered and all that emotion. So I had to sit with that for a little while to realize that when I was a young girl, my mother loved to go through fast food restaurants. And I always got to hold the little cardboard tray. Now, an 8-year old with four large drinks and a tray, it's very difficult. And I would always spill them. I would always either spill them in the car, in the driveway, something would always happen. And this day, my mother said, if you spill that drink, you're going to wear it later because I am really tired of not getting my soda. So you can imagine the intensity and anxiety that I had holding that tray. And I dumped one of them right into the floorboard. So all of that anxiety, and she did, I wore the rest of them, but all that whole experience came up 60 years later, 50 years later, and I made a mistake with DoorDash, right? Not that I haven't done that before. I'm sure if you ever have food delivered and you work somewhere else, everybody else has had that experience because it'll show up at the house and I'll be at the center, or it'll show up at the center and I'll be at the house because I wasn't paying attention to change that, right? That's a shadow. That's a wound that needs healed. That was a mistake. Any
Yeah.